Welcome back to yet another season of Privacy. I am your host, Dr. Chris. And on this edition of Privacy, in the great words of my nephew, please don't embarrass me on Privacy. I got you, nephew. I will never disrespect you. But he told me not to embarrass him. So, as you all are aware, my nephew, Chris Wheeler, attends Central Michigan University. But on quote unquote his word, Central Michigan University is not Central Michigan University. CMU actually stands for Cappin, Michigan University. And as old as Dr. Chris is and the degrees that he had that are older than himself, well, what does Cappin mean? Well, I had to look it up, and it sure ain't my beautiful hat that I usually wear all the time. No. My nephew said Cappin means full of baloney, full of bullshit, if you may ask. Hat that I usually wear all the time. No. My nephew said Cappin means full of baloney, full of bullshit, if you may ask. In this season of Privacy, we're going to discuss what Cappin, Michigan University means and all the things that it represents. So my nephew stays in a residence hall called The Towers at Cappin, Michigan University. And he always complains about how he hates this floor. Actually, just an hour ago, I guess there's this girl that he has intense bitterness across the hall from him. So he tried to open the door for this bitch. And you know what she did? She just tried to hide behind her friend because he wouldn't want to open the door because she didn't want to go through the door that he hold and open from. Well, motherfucker, you can scan the door yourself because I'm not letting you in this bitch if you acting this ignorant. But my nephew is more responsible than that. He took it in a fair, well, respectable manner, and he went to his room, closed the door, didn't say not a word. There are many unique residence halls at Cappin, Michigan University, CMU. What? Nah, it's like 4 of them. No, they demolished that building. Wait. Yeah, there are 5. Okay, there's 5 residence halls at Cappin, Michigan University. There's The Towers, which consists of Campbell, Troutman, Kessler, Wheeler, which is the hall, Cappin, Michigan University. There's The Towers, which consists of Campbell, Troutman, Kessler, Wheeler, which is the hall that my nephew stays in because that's his last name. We picked it out for him because, you know, it runs in the family, you know. And that my nephew stays in because that's his last name. We picked it out for him because, you know, it runs in the family, you know. And Cobb and Kohavi and Cary. Those are all the houses, the residence halls listed in The Towers. And The Towers consist of really ghetto and ignorant and foolish comedians and people who reside in The Towers. Then we move over to South Campus, which consists of Merrill, Thorpe, Beto, and Sweeney. Now, my nephew says that attending there, he says meeting some of the girls from Beto is kind of corrupt and up to no good because he said there's a bad history with girls that come from that Beto hall that come to Towers into the rooms and stuff and cause trouble and scenery and chase people throughout the Towers. We don't like any of that at all. We don't appreciate that. We don't even respect that. So my nephew always suggests that those crazy girls in Beto stay across the street. But not all of them, just some of them, you know. And right next door to South is East Campus, which consists of big-ass athletes. Oh, I'm an athlete. I'm going to beat you down. And that's all it is. Just athletes over there, they say. One of his favorite parts of campus is kind of very far away from everything. But he loves venturing and going on the journey to see his friends and all his bros over in Calkins Hall, which is in North Campus with the other halls. Larzy, Trout, Robinson Hall, and Calkins. And his friends are all in Calkins, and he really loves to go over there a lot. He goes over there every day. Good atmosphere, and all the girls in North Campus. Dr. Chris can't even whistle right now, but you get the point. And out of all of this, you're wondering, what does this have to do with Cappin Michigan University? Well, now what I'm going to say is, Cappin Michigan University consists of a school full of ignorant, childish, and clowns. CMU, Cappin Michigan University, is a school full of clowns, criminals, ignorant ass people, niggas, goofballs, and comedians. And my nephew is not associated with any of those, so if you ever see my nephew acting like a clown or a criminal, give me a call, Dr. Chris, 558-6930. And I'll pick up the phone immediately. Then and there, I have my paperwork I arranged for privacy and future seasons and stuff, so I may be busy, I may be occupied. That goes for fans that ask to be on privacy. It ain't you ask to be on privacy. It's kind of more complicated than it seems. You have to ask way advance ahead of time to be on privacy, because that's the name of the game. The name of the game is that privacy is your business. Thanks for watching.